It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony to be here for that.
Well, one of them is going to stop streaking here tonight, partner. There are no ties in hoops, so it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top. We know this. These teams are amped and ready to go.
Now here's Brown. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Outside, George. Pass to Powell. McConnell against Harden. And good that time.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
Brown outside. From downtown, Indiana with a new shot clock. Shot's good by Turner.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
George against Hield. And Harden with the basket on the assist by George. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
McConnell passes to Hield. It's Turner, high post. Back to Hield. Just 5 on the clock. There's Brown with the 3. And it's the Clippers' ball. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standing. You know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
Here's McConnell. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Toppin can't get it to go. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
And here's Brown. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Turner with a screen on Powell. Brown finds Turner. Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Good on the 13-footer.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now, here's George. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Zubac. It's a 5-point game. There's the triple. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Hield with it, and it's Harden picking him up. McConnell scanning the floor. Back to Hield. Here's Toppin. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that. A little bit lucky break there for the D.
Nice find right there from Harden. Excellent at getting his teammates involved.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Now, here is George. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. The shot by Powell, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pacers trail by 7. And here's McConnell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. P.J. Tucker comes in for George. Mann's checked in for Powell. And it's Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Mathurin with the ball. Leonard picks him up. So Clark with his talent and upside. The future is extremely bright for Bennedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all three levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with the maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
And the call will go against Bennedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Pacers. Hield comes in for Toppin. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Now the pass to Westbrook. And again, no good by the Clippers. Pacers trail by 4. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Now here's Hield. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Tucker finds Westbrook. Here's Mann, covered by Hield. Mann passes to Tucker, and the layup's good off the glass.
Tucker brings a toughness that's pretty unique. Every game, he gives it to you. A hard edge approach to his work.
For 3, Westbrook. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 7. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Outside the wings are Hield and Mathurin. Nesmith is out there with Smith. And it's Nembhard in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Smith with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Mark, you know him well, the Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. Yeah, but they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
Mann gets the bucket.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. To the paint. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Tucker, and the layup is good. Tucker's got the lead back up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
Using that strong upper body, Tucker can definitely play through contact.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. The Pacers making a change here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Clippers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And right now for the Clippers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered by Westbrook on the wing. Hield. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Hield's got 5.
There's the quick hands from Hield. Saw the defender closing in, then pulled the trigger.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Russell Westbrook. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. Before any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Hield against George. Latrey. Hield can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And George with the stuff.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber. You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Man passes to George. Here's Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Assisted by
Tucker's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's McConnell. He's got 6. Hield sets the pick for Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes. Brown's got his first bucket of the night.
Huge hole in the...
Some changes for Indiana. Turner comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Buddy Hield. And then for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Norman Powell subbed in for Paul George. And so Brown will bring it up for Indiana. It's a 10-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Powell against Brown. Over to the left wing. Man. Los Angeles with another miss. The Pacers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
Here's Mathurin. 32 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Here's Man. The Pacers making the shot. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. The Pacers making a change here. Hield's checked in.
Buddy Hield.
Pacers trail by 8. McConnell kicks to Turner. Dishes to Hield. Here's the 3. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Connects on the 17-footer. Harden's got 13.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Hield with it. Puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting.
Well, they're struggling with the 3-ball, yet they keep firing them up. Like, you got a choice, you know. You could try to shoot your way out the slump, or you could do something else.
You know my vote.
So far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
3 points.
So with Westbrook on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Now here's Brown. Hield the pass to McConnell. Back to Hield from outside the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 11.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent 3-point sniper.
Clark, when we talk about the best 3-point shooters in the league, Buddy Hield is in that conversation.
Most definitely. I mean, only Steph has more seasons with 250 or more threes made. That says a lot right there. Buddy is a floor spacer. You can never help or double off of him, which is a big asset in today's game.
Harden against McConnell. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Toppin. And it's Leonard missing. Pacers trail by 4. Passes to Hield. Lets it go from deep. Powell pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's good. 6 points for George.
Benign contact like that, not going to do anything to disrupt George's focus.
Now here's Brown. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And the Pacers call time here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. If you look at Indiana, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
I think for the Pacers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
5 to shoot. From past the arc, it's good from long range. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D shifts.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Clippers leading by 3. Powell inside. Brown's there. Outside for George. Over Hield. That's good for George on the assist by Powell. Powell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. That one goes. Counted. McConnell's got 10.
Everything going to plan here to start the 3rd. 80% shooting thus far.
McConnell against Harden. Zubac in the post. Still without a basket.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Tapping a screen on Harden. Brown kicks to Toppin. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Leonard against Toppin. Leonard dishes to George. From deep, Harden. The rebound by Turner. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Haliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, engine who drives our team. People look and say we're fun to watch. He's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. For Los Angeles, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And it's George missing. Here's Indiana. They're on a 14-4 run right now. McConnell against Harden. McConnell passes to Hield. For the lead. Rebound by the Clippers. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Now, here's George. 8 points for him. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Hield outside. Again, Hield missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now, here's McConnell. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Pass to Toppin. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Again, Hield missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. A 3 from Leonard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pacers trail by 3. Hield outside. And there's the pass to Toppin. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Los Angeles on top, leading by 3. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
True artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
It's time to get excited, everybody.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Outside the wings are Hield and Mathurin. Smith is out there with Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Left side, Westbrook. Pass to Tucker. To the wing right side. From the arc. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Tucker. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Always competing. Westbrook clapping back with a 3 of his own.
Smith finds Mathurin. Smith with a screen on George. Here's Mathurin. Out to the right wing. Here's Neesmith. And that one swishes right in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Hield following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And the Pacers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Clippers with a change here, too. James Harden, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Nembhard. James Harden picking up that last basket. Hield outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Tucker dishes to Westbrook. There's the 3. The shot by George, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Passes it to Nembhard. Back to Hield. 3-pointer. Unable to get that one. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's George on the wing. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
Hield from outside. Connects from three-point range. Hield's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pacers. Los Angeles calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And that one drops for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
McConnell and Westbrook pulls it down. Clippers leading by 4. And he lobs it up toward the rim and taken away by Brown. In the corner, it's Hield. McConnell kicks to Turner. Back to McConnell. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner about how they're going to defend him.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Leonard in for Russell Westbrook. Enzo Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. And Leonard gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Leonard.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Three-pointer Hield. James Harden with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Pacers trail by 4. Brown the pass to Hield. Shocks him. And he lays it up and in. Hield's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And that is a big-time performance. I like how Hield embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
Man gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 4.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Hield against George. Hield can't hit.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
George finds Leonard, takes the 3. Man gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
A sometimes underrated playmaker. Leonard continues to do it all.
Hield outside. Again, Hield missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Here's Hield. There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From deep. Again, Hield missing. Here's Man. Pass to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And McConnell gets it to go.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
From deep, George. Toppin pulls it in. Not sure the miracle, Craig, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
No good from outside. Leonard on the wing. Driving the lane. Good D by Hield. So the Clippers with the win. A solid win on the road for them. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.